Well, I like it. I liked it when I played here in '03. I think it's a fantastic golf course. It's tough. It's right in front of you. Really no surprises out there. You just have to play well. This is one of those courses where you just got to bring it off ball striking wise. You got to hit the ball well. Well, do I feel good about? Obviously, I feel pretty good about winning by 7 and coming here. So I feel like my game's pretty good. As I was saying to a lot of you guys last week, is that's how I played at the British Open. The only difference is I made more putts last week. I hit it just as good at Muirfield and didn't make any putts the last 3 days. At Firestone, I putted well, but I hit the ball just the same. So I was the last couple of days. Yesterday I just took it easy and didn't do much, just chip and putted. But today a little bit more work and started to get the feel for this golf course, how it's playing. It's playing quick. These fairways are, especially on the left side. They obviously cut it down grand on the left side, so you can get a lot of chase to it. Some of the holes you run out real quick. It's playing, even though it's a little bit longer than what it was in '03, I think it might be playing a little bit shorter because it is drier. The balls were really running out there, and how I'm going to attack it is, I think I'm just going to play my little sections and go from there. I just think that there depends on wind and some of the holes, how far I decide to go down on some of these fairways. And obviously, sometimes I may lay back with 5 or 3 iron on some of the tees.
Yeah, do you have a feel yet in terms of how many times you'll pull out the driver this week, or is that still to be determined?
Yeah, it's about between probably 2 and 5 times. Depends on wind and conditions. Well, it's I just got asked that last week actually. So we've known each other since probably started probably more in '97 when I made the Ryder Cup team then, and we've battled and we've gone head to head quite a few times. Not as much as people might think. I'm actually, as I was saying last week, I actually battled BJ and Ernie more times because we played around the world and have gone at it more on a global basis. But Phil and I have certainly had battled in a few majors, a few tournaments here and there, and we've gotten to know each other over the years by being on these teams each and every year. I've missed one team because I had that ACL reconstruction, but other than that, I've been on every team, and it's been the 3 of us. It's been Jim, myself, and Phil since '97 on every team. So it's been a lot of fun. Well, it's proven that it's a fantastic match play course. Obviously we've had U.S. Opens and PGAs here, but having the Ryder Cup here, I watched it, and it was an incredible event. Watching Sebi slash it from every place and get up and down, hold chips, and I remember that singles match we were playing against Lehman. Lehman striped it all day, and Sebi never saw the golf course, but hung in there. That was pretty gutsy. And even obviously Guilford, winning a couple matches, I think. But it's a great match play course. I think it was set up that week more towards an Open. I think that's what Lanny wanted. He had a lot of guys who hit the ball straight. I think that when Curtis was on that team, and Corey, Lauren, very straight hitters, Tom, and I think that was more catered to that type of golf. But it came down to the very end. But I think that's, if you have a President's Cup or a Ryder Cup here, it's a great venue. People are so into it up here, and they love their golf, and they're so supportive of it. Yeah, there's probably have to say, Ricky and Dustin are probably going to make teams, especially Dustin with his length. He's going to make a lot of teams. but there's so much young talent, and it's not just U.S. talent. I mean, the talent's coming from all over the world now, and at such a young age. I mean, especially throughout Asia. So that's going to be interesting. But we have a lot of good players coming up, and I think that, as I was saying, Ricky and Dustin and probably a few more other guys I'm probably not mentioning that certainly will have a chance to make teams for the next decade plus. I think having winning one major championship just automatically means you had a great year. Even if you miss a cut in every tournament playing and you win one, you're part of history. This year for me, I think it's been a great year so far for me. Winning 5 times, and look at the quality of events that I've won. Players and 2 World Golf Championships in there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think so. We certainly have 4 more big events after this, and a lot of things can happen, but I'm focused on this week and trying to win this one. Yeah, they've definitely got up to speed. They've certainly have sped up. I think they're probably close to 11 plus now. So they picked up a couple feet easily, and I'm sure they're going to dry them out and roll them a little bit more and get a little more speed on them. So it's going to be a great test. There's not a lot of base to it. Obviously, the greens have a little bit of sand underneath, but the balls aren't ripping back because of that. They're kind of just digging in, kind of rolling. So it's a little bit different than we played last week. But that's all feel and understanding it. One of the reasons why I went around yesterday and chipped and putted so much. I was trying to get a feel for that, and did a little more today. And I'll obviously do a little bit more tomorrow. Well, the thing is just keep building. As I was saying, I had 3 days to prepare and continue working on the things that I've been working on, and get a feel for this golf course and how I'm going to play it. I've got 2 days in so far, so I've got 1 more to go, and I'd like to do a little bit more work tomorrow. But overall, I feel very, very pleased with where my game's at. I've played well in the last 2 tournaments I played in, and especially coming off a little bit of an injury at the Open, and coming back and really playing well in the last 2 tournaments. I'm very, very pleased about that.